Look at this, soul tribers. The guy has a chain around his neck, and the devil has a chain in his hand. And the devil is mad because the guy got away. He walked straight out of hell by reprogramming himself. The enemy is mad. Look at this. He's furious. Smoke is coming out of his head because this guy decided no longer to be a slave to whatever it is that the enemy had him tied down to. Let's get into it. Hello, hello, welcome back. How are you, soul tribers? I pray you're doing well. Sending you the purest of love and light. We are blessed, we are safe, we're anchored, and we're heavily protected. So, if it's your first time, I welcome you, returning soul tribers, new soul tribers. Thank you. Thank you for hitting the likes, hype the videos if that option is there, and leave a comment. I love hearing from you as well. So, for those of you who would like to donate to the channel or the platform, my PayPal, and that is connected to my email as well, is in the description box below. Thank you in advance. So, here we have slave programming. Slave programming. Patterns of powerlessness and self-limitation have been ingrained in you through societal conditioning. Allow yourself to break free from the mental chains that keep you bound to what others expect or believe. My phone vibrated. So we know how that is. And for a lot of you, a lot of us, if you're working through this right now, keep going. But a lot of you, a lot of us have had to break generational curses of this kind of slave programming or mentality. They'll tell you go to school and then go get a job. They may not encourage you to start a business. Anything that's too risky is like it's a no. And so for a lot of you, a lot of us, a lot of people get upset if they don't see you out there slugging away. Some people actually love to see or when you were out there really like busting your chops. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with it, because even if you're working, you have your own business. Actually, when you're self-employed, you work the hardest. But this is not that kind of thing I'm talking about. It's like you have to go. And I believe this is why God came in with the Sabbath, to reprogram the children of Israel when they were leaving Pharaoh, because they were slaves. They were used to going. They had a slave driver, and it was non-stop. And so God came in, of course, from the beginning, even God rested. He rested on the Sabbath day. So what does that tell us? So whichever day you choose to be your Sabbath, and for a lot, they'll pick Saturday. But again, this is for you to slow down, to reset. You take vacations. Take a break when you need it. I know sometimes you go to work, you're so busy, you don't have time to eat. You don't even have time to go to the bathroom. And I've been there many times. So for a lot of you, is getting rid of this. You have to reprogram yourself. Because this is how, for a lot of you, a lot of us, we grew up seeing our family. That's how they did it. Go. And sometimes it seems as if the harder you go, is like the less you make. You still can't make ends meet. And I believe too with that, God wants us to know that He's our provider. He's our provider. We don't need to keep on hustling and hustling. He's Jehovah Jireh. So for a lot of you, whatever it is, you're involved in, but again, whether it's affirmations or whatever, maybe you need to do that. You don't have to, you're not a slave to anything. You're not a slave to fear. You're not a slave to money. You're not a slave to a relationship. You're not a slave to people pleasing. So whatever that mentality is for you, or limitation, it's time, divine is saying, to reprogram. It's time to get rid of that thinking. And some of you, you're doing the work, and congratulations if that is you. A golden idea. A great idea comes as sudden inspiration, igniting feelings of hope and enthusiasm. Believe in its potential and begin taking deliberate steps to bring it into reality. So it's like pacing yourself. It's like for a lot of you, whatever it is that you have been praying and asking God for, your prayers are answered. It will be answered. This golden idea. And this is why there is the phrase that says, when you do what you love, it's like you never work a day in your life. And this is why a lot of people will think that, oh, if you're working from home, it must be easy because you're at home. All because you're not in traffic. By the time you get to work, your blood pressure is high or you're stressed. And maybe they have to do that, not realizing that even if you work from home, you still have to punch in. Or again, even if you're self-employed, you don't have anybody telling you to clock in, clock out, make sure you do this. You work even harder, as I said before. But there is a golden idea, something, a seed that God is dropping or already dropped in your life. And this is something that will probably break you away from that slave programming. For a lot of you, a lot of us, as generational curse breakers, it's time to do something different. Because whatever it is that your family struggled with in the past, is like that is canceled. It's no more. No mas. Okay? So it's a time for new. Embracing happiness. The life you desire begins with a single choice. Choosing joy as you let go of the belief that happiness is as you let go of the belief that happiness is beyond your reach. You awaken to the truth. You were not born to suffer, but to experience love, beauty, and creativity. Need I say anything more? I think it says it by itself. It's time to embrace happiness. You are love. You deserve love. You are joy. You light up the room. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are creative because your Father is the creator. And for a lot of you, a lot of us who have broken generational curses, again, is almost, I've been saying this for a couple of months, is like your ancestors, they're going to be so proud. God is going to be so proud of you that it's like little nuggets of ideas rolling out from everywhere. Because it's almost as if all the untapped potential that your loved ones passed away with and they didn't delve in, it's now given to you. It's now given to you. One day you're going to feel like, I feel like baking today. Next day you may want to try crochet. You want to do sewing. It's a little bit of everything. You may wonder where that taste, come from, or you have a desire for something or to do something. Again, it's just, it's showers of blessings that's pouring in and on your life because you did what nobody else before you were able to do. You, I mean, you walk through the fire. You have gone through so much that God is so proud of you for everything that you have gone through. He's going to reward you greatly. But for a lot of you, a lot of us, it's kind of like what He has in store for you. You don't need to approach it the same way that you were approaching life or work in the past, where you would get an idea and you just keep going at it until you burn out and you get frustrated and you lose zest and all of that. No, He wants you to pace yourself. By the yard, it looks hard, but by the inch, it's a cinch. So it's like you manage your time well, you break it up. Rest. Rest when you need to, because now you're in your purpose. It's like God just want to make sure that you are involved in it, but He's the way maker. He's going to make the way out of nowhere. So whatever the idea or ideas that God is putting in your life, you may be wondering, God, where is the finance? Where is the help? Where is the support? It's like, don't worry about that. I just want you to do what you need to do. We are co-creating. This is what it's all about. Passionately aligned. The universe supports works that bring joy, meaning, and fulfillment to your life. Let your passions guide your path and have faith that the rewards will follow. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't read that card yet. Again, just trust God that, it's like if He bring you to it, it's like He will bring you through it. So don't worry about the ins and outs. It's like just do what I said to do. Get rid of that lack mindset. And this is why the enemy is very strategic at trying to bombard us with mental conflicts. One minute you believe, next minute you doubt yourself. Because the enemy knows that if you were able to reprogram yourself, abundance is my birthright. I am blessed. I am enough. I am beautiful. I am handsome. And this is why for a lot of you, a lot of us, you were not told things in your life because it's like things that you need it is like even the people around you, they held it back. Because it's like if you know who you are, people knew who you were and at least have some idea of your capability. And so this is why they held back the compliments. No, I am proud of you. No support. People wanted you to really be distracted so that way you would never come into your purpose. A lot of you, a lot of us, you never get a pat on your shoulder, a hug. I am proud of you. You're beautiful, you're handsome. So for a lot of you, it's now as an adult that you have to reprogram yourself and, start healing your inner child and breaking free of that mindset. It's like go back down memory lane. Where was it that you learned that money was bad? The conflict, what was it you were told? What were the arguments and the fights that you heard about money? The same thing when it came to love. Don't be afraid to revisit those places. And sometimes it may make you cry. When was the first time somebody told you you're not going to amount to anything? And then today that is like a something that is holding you back or causing restrictions in your life. And you need to go back to that place. And you have to tell yourself, I am not that. And speak into your life who you are. You're more than that. You're more than enough. So again, joy is used here a lot. So it's like you need to get into alignment with what God has to say. And again, with this green is like the heart, the chakra, doing the healing. Some of you, you've already done that. You're on that path, and that's great. So for a lot of you, it's a heart and mind thing. Wow. Conscious creator, be clear about the life you desire, write it down, visualize it, and feel as though it is already here. The universe responds to precise, unwavering intentions. So again, we are co-creating with God. I believe it's in Habakkuk 1:1. Write the vision, make it plain, so that anyone who sees it will run. And you don't need to wait until January 1st to write the vision, to make that New Year's resolution. It's like start now. By the time January comes, the new year will be running after you. So whatever this golden idea that God is giving you, and again, with all those beautiful colors of the rainbow, that's the hope, that's the promise. And this is why I said for a lot of you, whatever the idea or ideas that's coming from for you, it's going to be so vast, so diverse, so unique, so different. Because very rare, if ever, I've ever heard of anyone seeing a rainbow and they're not happy to see it. Most people, they'll stop and stare at it. They'll take pictures of it because it's rare. It's not often that you see it. And for those of you who knows what God says about it, yes, it's like it puts a smile on your face. So this is why whatever it is, the conflict is like free yourself from the mental. Some of you, it's mental. The way you talk to yourself, the way you see yourself. We have to break away from that. Selfless abundance. True abundance is when your cup overflows, allowing you to give generously to others. When your energy is no longer consumed with self-survival and personal maintenance, you will be positioned to help in a selfless way. So again, abundance comes in many forms. And again, for a lot of you, I believe if this is financial breakthrough or abundance for you, this is why a lot of the things that we heard about money, and some people misconstrue the Bible or verse, thinking that it's saying that money is evil. No, and it's the love of money. It's the root of all evil. And this is why a lot of people do terrible things, different things for money. It's like when you know your birthright, then you don't need to worship money. It comes to you, and it's like God wants us to break that lack mindset, that poverty. For a lot of you, a lot of us, our ancestors, they worship money. They did terrible things. It's like made a lot of bad deals with the devil for money. And this is what tied up the bloodline. And so for a lot of you, a lot of us is like breaking that cycle, not worshiping money, not hoarding money, not being jealous or envious of other people because of their wealth. These are the things that you have to do, are some of the things in order to free yourself. But it's like, yes, money, the Bible also says money answer to all things, all things. So yes, it's like, some people say money can't buy happiness, but It depends on what happiness is to everybody, right? It's subjective. But it's like, stop looking at money as if it's bad. Because if God bless you with financial abundance, then you will be able to bless others as well. You'll be able to give back to feed people. And this is why you have toxic people all along in your life or in your past who would do anything for money. So it's like, no, you're not like them anymore. So it's like there are things you need to stop breaking this chain of self survival. No, I have to do this. No, I have to do that. In order to, it's like God is saying, rest, wait upon me. I want to take care of you. I am your provider. But the moment that you break away from this slave programming, then God will be able to bless you tremendously. He'll be able to bless you tremendously. For a lot of you, and just looking quickly here, is that, it says Four of Cups. So for a lot of you, just a lot of disgruntled, not being showing gratitude. It's this lack mindset. It's like, even though you may have, but you still feel as if you need to go, go, go. You're not satisfied. And it's like God is putting, this opportunity in front of you. But like, if you are just bogged down, because behind here is the 10 of Wands, you don't have to do it the way that everybody else did it. And this is what this card says too, is like, you need to break away from what others expect or believe. It's like, forget what other people expect or believe. Don't allow anybody to make you guilty. For a lot of you, for all the things that you have gone through in your life, that you have, it should be where you don't care about what people say anymore. People have said enough. They have done enough. It's like whatever God tells you, it's kind of like whatever people called you in the past, is like maximizing that. It's almost as if people or somebody said that, you were doing something illegal, or say for example, people say you eat a lot, you're greedy or whatever. Maybe you turn it where you have a platform where you're going around to different restaurants tasting food and you're posting videos. Maybe they said that, oh, because your body looks good, you think, or they could have said that you sleep around and call you other names. And then now it's like you use that to your advantage, where you're not breaking the law, but maybe you're modeling, maybe you're doing something, out there in the public, where you're using that, your beauty, to your benefit. And this is why whatever we go through will not be wasted. Your pain becomes your purpose. Your pain becomes your purpose. So it's like, whatever it is the enemies have accused you of, it's like with the Page of Wands back here, it's like, take inspired actions on that. Whatever the Four of Wands, the community or whatever they have done to you, it's like, turn that, when you get this opportunity, it's like, take it. God is gonna move you away to calmer water. And with the Six of Wands, you're gonna have victory and be celebrated after coming out of a season of just a lot of bickering and messy people or community or family. So it's like, stop worrying about what people says and what they want you to do. Break away. It's like, whatever shame you have, that is gone. You have no shame. It's like, okay, you have nothing to lose. People have called you everything but a child of God. So it's like, okay, you're not holding back. Whatever shyness, it's gone. And maybe for a lot of you, a lot of us, that's exactly what needed to happen, so that you would, to when you survive certain things, then you will realize that what is coming up ahead of you is no match for what you have gone through in the past. I'm telling you, it's like what you have gone through in the past with the Two of Swords, been stuck and stranded. You had to rely on your intuition. It's like what is coming up is like, don't hold back. Whatever this creative project is, this thing you need to give life to, because you're walking into this golden era. God is giving you a golden idea. We saw the Ace of Pentacles. Not everybody gets that. That is for the people who have done the work. This is well done, good and faithful servant. Wow. Yeah, temperance, balance, order. You're an earth angel. This is reserved for the people who are not going to abuse their power. They're here to serve and to heal people. Seven of Pentacles, hard work, a lot of patience. It will pay off. You're going to reap the fruits of your labor. So whatever it is that you're working on or in, even if it's yourself, of breaking the mentality or the chains in your bloodline, or that, reprogramming your mindset, it's going to work. It's going to pay off for you. So it's like, get ready to embrace this happiness. You could have thought it could have been a long time of, been seem as if nothing is coming in with the Hangman here, but it's like gain a new perspective here. Whatever it is that you're working on, not only is it going to bring happiness to you, but it's going to bless others as well. Seven of Wands is standing up, protecting whatever it is like you fought the good fight of faith. You could have had a lot of oppositions, a lot of attacks, a lot of challenges. God is ready to bring in whatever it is that you deserve here. And this is why on the card it says, the universe supports work that brings joy, meaning, and fulfillment to your life. Let your passions guide your path. Have faith that the rewards will follow. So I could have seen for a long time that you were just getting a lot of pushback, no opportunities, feeling, just hopeless, nothing to give thanks about. But I'm telling you, a breakthrough is on the way. As long as you do your part, you're doing the work, you're letting go of what no longer serves you. Because whatever you've been going through, God called judgment on that. It's time for your Nine of Pentacles. For a lot of you, you manifested this. You are a wounded warrior. It's like you are this King of Wands. God is putting in your path collaboration, teamwork, people who will support you, build with you, grow with you. None of that. Whether you were working for yourself in the past or somebody else you were working with, and people would just stand by and see you struggle and suffer, it's like no more. God is moving you on to calmer water here with the Six of Swords. So for a lot of you, you made a choice, because on this card it's be clear about the life you desire. So you manifested the life you desire. You wrote it down. For some of you, you need to write it down. There is something about writing down whatever it is that your heart desire, and God is going to give it to you, because it's already done. It's already done. Visualize it. See it in the spirit. It's already done. Whatever this golden idea, this project, whatever it is that God is giving you, this inspiration, you need to make sure that you're right. You know, it's kind of like you have so many options. It's like, be specific, be clear about it. Be clear about it. Because whatever this is that God is giving you, He's going to show up and show out for you. And this is why He wants you to reprogram yourself. You don't go at it like the way that you have done projects and things in the past. Wow, Emperor, boss, leader energy here, ruler. For a lot of you, this could have to do with business, leadership. King of Cups, selfless abundance. For a lot of you, you're kind. And maybe for some of you, some kind of programming, you were too kind in the past. People played with your heart, they played with your feelings. And it's like, now you could have lost a lot. People were manipulative. God is getting ready to restore you. And but the thing about it is that it's almost as if you had to go through those lessons, because for what is coming in for you, for what God has in store for you with the Seven of Pentacles, you're going to have to manage it well. Yes, you're going to give, but you're going to know who you're giving to. You're leveled up emotionally. You're intuitive, you're psychic. Even if you're a woman, you're in this masculine role. You have control. It's not about you being naive or gullible. It's like opportunists and narcissists, they can try if they want, but they're not going to get away with it. I'm telling you, wow, look, see, the devil is right there behind you. Wow. With a Hermit. For a lot of you, you see what I'm talking about? It's breaking free. See, it's just the devil that's left sitting here with his chain. Normally you would see people there, but no. A lot of you broke free from the devil. Oh my goodness. Oh, you broke free from the devil. For some of you, like I said, that devil could be your mindset. It could be a person, a place, or a thing. Yes. You're wiser with this Hermit. It's like you got away from the devil. For some of you, and I can't help but, it's like there's like a cross and a thing there. For some of you, it's thinking, a religious belief. You overcame with a strength card. You overcame. For a lot of you, you got away from a Knight of Swords. Somebody you could have thought was your lover, your partner. For a lot of you, you have this inner knowing. You're the high priestess. You know what happened. Some of you, you know exactly what it is that you need to do at this time. So whatever this is, Two of Gabriel, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So for where God is taking you, He's aligning you with this passionately aligned. So for a lot of you, after you break or you have already done this, and it's like you are ready, or this is confirmation for a lot of you, when you come into alignment with what God has for you, you put your head up, having gratitude, you overcame a lot. And when you heal your heart, or you're working on that now, but just so you know, when you do the work, when you're finished, because again, for where God is taking you, you have to do the work, you have to do the healing. Because then, it's like if God is going to bless you with wealth and you don't heal that part of you with the greed and the hoarding, and you may be tempted to steal, to hoard, to be selfish. So it's like you need to take care of, heal whatever the programming. You need to heal whatever it is that you suffer with. And again, abundance come in different forms. It could be abundance in relationship, in a wealthy mindset. It could be in money, it could be in health. So abundance is not just money, but whatever it is, or God is just going to go crazy on you. It looks like it's just going to spoil you. You have to come into alignment. And you could have had a lot of challenges, because of course the enemy doesn't want you to break those chains. You've had a lot of, even people come up against you. Who are you? This is how we've been doing things all along. This is what it's like. If you're gonna work, this is what work's supposed to be. This is what relationship's supposed to be. And so a lot of people, they're mad that you're single or you choose to go it alone, all because you choose not to settle. So whatever it is for you, you could have had a lot of pushbacks. People came up against you, but again, you're protected. And because you have done the work, or you're doing the work, the reward is, it's like God is going to, or is already providing the people, the support. People who understand the path and the journey. And for a lot of you with the Epiphany, Archangel Raziel, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. So for a lot of you, you may need to meditate, or you've been meditating, as a way of breaking away off of these, of this mindset. Breaking the deck here, I see 7 of Ariel, which is 7 of coins. You have invested wisely. Have patience, wait for the harvest, review your progress, and make plans for your next endeavor. So for a lot of you, you have done the work. You have made, it's like you wrote the vision. You have been talking to God about your heart's desires. And God, He sees and He knows what you've been. Again, 7 of coins 2 times. This is confirmation. Whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been patiently sowing, God is going to bless you tremendously. Tremendously. Because this came after a time of 4 of, it's like you've been out there. 4 of coins, of just a lot of scarcity, a lot of lack, not having enough, not having any support in your life. For some of you, God is getting ready to do a new thing in your life. One more, Spirit. Yeah, the moon, the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. Face your fears and grow stronger. So whatever it is, the unknown, the moon is spiritual again. It's like trust your intuition. Go within for accurate guidance. At this point in a lot of our life, you only have God to turn to. It's time to face your fears. Like I've said in the past, the things that people thought they could use to torment and terrorize your life. Just like Joseph told his brothers, you meant that thing to hurt me and harm me, but God meant it for good. So it's like whatever it is that people use against you to demonize you, it's like, oh my gosh. It's like what God is showing me is like, wow. It's like, wow. It's like, wow. People could have made it seem as if you are the devil when you were just a generous, caring, and loving person. But think about, again, everything your enemy meant to hurt you. God is going to pour it on you tremendously. 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 Face your fears. You are no longer a slave to fear. I said it before and I didn't even see this card. Whatever the programming, afraid to start something new, afraid to launch out, afraid to take a risk. It's time to face those fears. Because a lot of the people who are watching and talking, they themselves, they don't have the courage to do what you will be doing. They're too afraid to do it. And this is why misery loves company. And when you step out of this and face your fears, break that chain, you will have selfless, you will be abundant, extremely, extremely, extremely. Because think about what the devil comes with. You're taking everything back from the devil. Everything. The devil is confused. It's like the devil woke up and is like, where are you? Holding up in his hand where you should have been. You are not there. You are no longer a slave to whatever that programming was. You are free, my friends. You are free. Free to roam. You're free because the truth sets you free. You're free now because you know and you are doing and you decide to do the things that your ancestors and even those who are alive today who mock you, gossip, and talk about you. Think about some of those things that people use against you and watch how God will use those things to bless you. Tarot is evil, okay. God is going to use it to bless you. Oh, your intuition is going to be so heightened. They could have laughed at your intelligence, but with this hermit, you are now the wisest person in the room. They could have said that you had desires and lusts and different things, and you conquer those things. You were not that, but it's like, okay, since you're gonna call me that, oh my goodness. I think I'm feeling it better than I can tell you. But I love it for you, Soul Tribers. I love it for us. And for those of you who have been doing the work, congratulations. Keep going. Keep going. For those of you who have already, you know, this is just confirmation for you. Congratulations. Congratulations. You did it. And God is getting ready to bless you for it. There is no reward for people who don't take risk. And against all odds, you stood up for what you believed in, even though it may have looked foolish. You decided to go the other way. That other side is too crowded. You decided to go to the path less traveled. Create your own path. And this is why God is blessing you, or is getting ready to do a new thing, a big thing, a great thing in your life. Until next time, take care and be blessed.